This is Cruiser Bruiser, and I was challenged by a buddy of mine by the name of 1 Down 4 Up, aka Motobat, to do the 10 things I hate about my motorcycle challenge. I'll go ahead and tell you now, it's going to be pretty tough coming up with 10 things that I hate about it, because there's really not a lot that I hate, but I will name off whatever I can. So, first thing I hate about my motorcycle would probably, yeah, that's pretty cool, probably be the paint job. I know it's like the most, trivial thing about it. Make sure I'm in first gear. But the paint job, gray and white, it's alright, but it would, it would help the looks of it quite a bit if it was a darker color. I'm not a fan of the lighter colors. I mean, even like a, a burgundy like this car in front of me, or a dark blue, or even like, like a matte black or a matte gray would be awesome. Second thing I hate about my motorcycle.
And number 2 or 3 or whatever number we're on.
Probably be the fenders. But anyway, the fenders, they have the, old school retro, like 50s look to them, which is not bad. I mean, like I said, about the color, it'd probably look a lot cooler if it was a different color. Hell, even like a cherry red. But yeah, the fenders, I'm not a huge fan of them. I like the fenders on the Ace. Was it the Ace and the, not the Ace, that's not what I meant to say. The Spirit C2, which is the exact same bike as the Arrow, but with different fenders. So the Spirit C2 has pretty awesome fenders on them. They're smaller fenders, so they look cooler. The next thing would be, I guess, would be number 3. Ah, fuck. Freaking shit keeps getting caught on my vest. The next thing on the list would probably be only has a single disc on the front brake. And it's not bad when I'm riding solo, but when I'm carrying my wife, it helps to have that extra stopping power. That's why these bikes have weight limits, if you didn't know that. It's not because that's all the bike can handle with the suspension, but it's stopping power for the most part. The heavier your bike is, the more you have on it. Hey, that's Belinda. The more you have on your bike, the harder it's going to be to stop. So if it had like a dual disc on the front, that'd be awesome. Number 4. It goes back to brakes again. I don't like that it's got a drum brake on the rear. It'd be much better if it had a disc brake on the rear as well. But, like I said, nitpicky stuff, not a huge deal. Number 5. The mirrors that came stock with it. If you watch 1 Down 4 Up's channel, you'll know what kind of mirrors they are, because it's those same mirrors. And they're not bad if you have drag bars like on his, but if you have, mini apes like mine, they look friggin' retarded. These here don't look too great either, but they don't look as gay as those Mickey Mouse ears. These are off of a, I believe these are off of a Spirit. It's a friend of mine's Spirit. His was, I believe Motobat's is the Spirit C2, if I'm not mistaken. Or, no, actually his isn't. His is the, I think this is the regular Spirit. Spirit or the Ace. I'm not sure. But anyway, these mirrors here came off of, I believe it came off of a Spirit as well, is what his bike was. What number are we on? 5? Fuck, I don't even know. We'll go, I'm just going to list things, because I doubt I'll get to 10. So we'll just say I'm on number 5 now. And we'll say that is the headlight. The headlight's big and bulky. It's not that bad, but it's still, it's nothing I'm going to go out and buy, a $400 new headlight unit to replace. It's not that big of a deal. But it is kind of bulky, and it's not that bright. The bright light's okay, but the regular light, like the running light's not that bright. Number 6 is the blinkers. These big old bullet orange blinkers. Indicators for you Europeans. Which, then again, they need to be orange. You gotta be able to, indicate that it's a light or a turning signal. Nice car. Ah, fuck. Looking at the car, I hit a pothole. Yeah, that's about how the way it goes. But what is itching my freaking chin? Like right on my neck. But anyway, the indicators, blinkers, whatever you want to call them, they're kind of bulky and they stick out. Which, you know, you need them to stick out because you need to be seen. But I like the seamless, you know, hidden, stealthy look. Number 7 or 8 or 800, I don't know. But the next one is the pig nose tag light bracket. Ugly. And I replaced it. Well, I was going to replace it anyway, but something happened to my bike that I needed to replace it, you know, sooner than I thought. And that was my friend that I got these mirrors from rear-ended me on his bike. Yeah, good stuff. It was like the first week of me riding, and we were pulling out, and I stalled the bike, and he hit me. So yeah, I broke that pig nose, which is perfectly fine with me because I was gonna rip it off and put a flat, you know, little something that matches the curvature of the bike a little better, like tag light on there. So I did that. Not a big deal. Number 9. Fuck, I don't even think are we on 9 or 10? I don't know, but we'll go ahead and say 10. And this is the biggest, I guess, gripe I have about this bike. And it's really not that big of a deal, just like the rest of it isn't. If I get in the right gear here. And that would be displacement. It's only a 750. It does the job. It gets me where I need to go. It's fun. It's fairly nimble. It's basically Honda's version of the Sportster, pretty much in a nutshell.
Help! I'm in a nutshell. How did I get into this nutshell?
But that's basically what it is Honda's version of the Sportster. And it's not that bad. I mean, it'll get up and go. It's not gonna, you know, jump off the line, anything like that. It's not gonna, you know, outrun a freaking V-Rod or outrun a Kawasaki Ninja. It'll outrun a 250, no doubt, but any bike should be able to do. My bicycle can outrun a Ninja 250. But I think that should be about it, really. I mean, I guess I'll add, you know, the speedometer, which is not a huge thing either, really. I really don't even care. But you kind of had to look down to see how fast you're going. But who the fuck looks how fast they're going? Who does that? I just, whenever the wind's blowing, that's how fast I'm going. That's pretty much that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's, I like it on the tank. It complements the tank. It's kind of cool. And it keeps your handlebar area clear, which I've cluttered up with a watch and a tachometer. So, I mean, that kind of defeats that purpose. But that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's not much I really hate about the bike. And the things that I just kind of don't like are things that have been easily fixed already, or something that can be fixed. The biggest issues, like I said, was the displacement and the paint job. That can be done for a couple $100. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Thinking I might eventually pass this bike to my wife anyway, and I'll get me a bigger bike. Ow, that was a bump. But anyway, guys, that's my video for the day. Thank you, MotoBat, for challenging me with this wicked awesome challenge. And I guess it's time for me to challenge, I'm assuming 2 people as well, because he challenged 2 people. So, let's get to the challenging part. I'm not sure who has already done this challenge. I don't think, I know Amped Moto, I don't believe you have, so I'm going to challenge you, Amped Moto. And I think Wolf and Crow already did one. So I'm going to challenge Matthew Williams. And just for shits and giggles, I'm going to throw Backroad Moto out there. So Backroad, if you want to do one, you can. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Ah, my chin is itching. Fuck! Later.